speaking to you from my home in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, in the beautiful Pocono Mountains. You might see some leaves falling down as it appears that the summer is officially ended, at least in this area. I'm here to say happy birthday to one of my oldest and one of the most respected people in my world as a trumpeter and musician, Mr. Randy Brecker. So happy 70th, Randy. You're ahead of me by about 11, 12 months. But it's a pleasure to talk about you here. First of all, we met, I believe, in the mid-60s. I can't tell you if it was 65, 66, something like that. I do remember him taking part in some concerts I was giving as a student at New York University. It was always great at that time to play with him. He was one of the first real heavy guys I got to know as a peer. And through the years, we played quite a bit together, especially in the late 60s and into the 70s when we were all living in Manhattan in the loft situation that some of you might have heard about, where we were in these large industrial buildings and spaces where we could play on the weekend and play at night and so forth, and that's where we cut our teeth, so to say. Randy was an important member of my crowd, my group, with Richie Byrack, Frank Tusa, and of course when Michael, his brother, came to town, of course he was part of it also. And Terumasu Hino, another wonderful trumpeter from Japan, and Al Foster, people like that. In fact, one of my most known records is Pendulum Live from the Village Vanguard in the late 70s with Randy and Richie Byrack as featured, and Al Foster. Randy is, to me, top-of-the-line musician, of course as a trumpet player, but most of all what I've always enjoyed about Randy, and he evidenced this even when we first met and as we were so young in the 60s, his ability to play in so many different styles. I mean, we have become known, and those of us who came up in the 60s, as a kind of the eclectic generation, being influenced by rock and roll and by classical music and world music, besides, of course, the jazz repertoire and jazz tradition. And Randy was immediately from the beginning, he just seemed to come right in, being able to play in so many different styles. I particularly enjoyed playing with Randy when we would play free, like kind of, how should we say, like kind of Ornette Coleman, Don Cherry kind of vibe, you know, that we just play open, and always had a great rapport with him. He has fantastic ears. He's very sensitive, and as a person, a warm human being, honest to the core. Always enjoyed hanging out with him. So I wish Randy the greatest for his 70th birthday, and for continued playing together and to see each other on the bandstand. Thank you all.
It seems kind of unbelievable you're going to be 70, man.
Yeah, it is unbelievable, believe me.
It's the new 50.
Yeah.
The new 50.
The new 50. Well, you're still here. You guys are still creating great music, and just want to go around here for one last time and have everyone extend their birthday wishes to Randy. First, Bob Mintzer.
Uh-oh.
Well, happy birthday, Randy. You're one of my favorite people to spend time with and play with, and I wish you all the very best now and forever.
Thank you.
Amen.
Kenny.
I could just echo what Bob said, Randy. I wish you health, everything your heart's desire, and there's nothing that could come to you that you don't richly deserve, my man. Happy birthday.
Adam.
Happy birthday, Randy. Thank you for all the incredible musical opportunities over the last 20 years, I think it's been. Unbelievable. And may things just get better and more beautiful as time goes on.
Amanda.
Happy birthday, Dad. We'll get to celebrate together, but I love you so much. And 31 years, best dad ever, and just such an inspiration. So.
Oh, thank you, kid.
Thanks, Randy. Thanks,
and
Bob.
thank you all. You know, these guys are all my best friends. I really appreciate this, and I hope we'll play together soon and hit as soon as possible. Thanks.